Stalker fans have long awaited a new entry into the Stalker franchise, but their patience is finally paying off. Here to tell us about Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl is Yevgeny from GSC Game World. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Yes.
I put a call out on Twitter asking what people want to know about Stalker 2, and you know, right now the team is obviously dealing with the war in Ukraine. It's had a huge impact on development, not just for the game, but on the people working on it. So everybody wanted to know, how is the team, and then how are they feeling now that the game is out here for the public to play?
Well, it's a good question. So the team feels very different. Mostly all of our team are Ukrainians who some of the team members left the country before the war starts because we realized that it may happen and we want to keep everyone safe. And our main motivation was to save everyone. So we were thinking we're gonna move everyone to the safe place and then we will decide what to do next. And we propose everyone to get their bags and travel. We have a plan. We prepared a plan long before this. We had a lot of buses standing with drivers 24 hours, 7 days per week, who were standing near the office. So in case that would happen at some point, everyone knows where to go to see it and to move. But that was the time when we realized that it's going to happen just before it happens, and we had a chance to move a little bit earlier, and so for me, I was already out of the country, and for me it was very different from how it felt with the guys who left there, and it's frightening. It's very frightening. But at some point, when you are in this, when you're at war, so you're in country, the bomb can come and blow everything. At some point, you become used to it, and it become normal. So it's strange to say, but for many of us, the normal is when bombs fly. It's okay. Someone died. It's not okay, and it's totally different. And doing the game it helps a lot because we can focus on bringing something to this world, to bring some art, experience, a story, and that's what drives us and make us feel better and happy at some points. And it's helped everyone in our team to become stable and move forward. Some part of our team goes to the army to defend. That was their decision, so they just go there day one. They don't have any fighting experience, but they want to stand there and to protect us. And we honor them, we love them for that, and it's super cool. But it's totally it's but still we are making games, and it's something that we're gonna do for, I guess, all the life, because it's the best job ever. I can't find any job better than that. But the situation is very
complicated.
It's very simple from point of view that there is a bad guys, there is a good guys, and there is no way to feel it in some different way. And so for us it's very simple, but it's very frightening and not okay about that. It feels like okay already.
Well, I can't even imagine what the team is going through, what you're going through, but it does make me feel a little better to hear that you find solace in, or comfort in, developing the game and working on the game as a team. So everybody just wanted to know how you're doing, so I really appreciate the candid answer very much. Talking about the game, it's been 10 years. So what would you want to tell the audience about Stalker 2 and how to set their expectations for what they're going to be experiencing in this?
Yeah, this is a very good question, because what we can see now from the players, the expectations of what do they expect from the game, what kind of the game they think the Stalker 2 is very important, because they face the real game, what we did, and not what player imagined, and it become frustrating if you're not on the right, expecting not the right game what we are doing. But so it's happened to everyone I see. When players start playing without expectations like a players, so they just start and forget about what they think the Stalker 2 is and start to play what they see. They become good. They start they start investigating, discovering what's there, what the mechanics, how it plays. This game is totally different from other games, and I know that everyone can say this about their game, but for us, it's very hard to find something close as experience, because it's very different genres, and there is a big open world games with huge maps and different settings, but there is no so big games in Chernobyl, a realistic modern setting with a lot of science fiction, a very deep and non-linear story, so it's very heavy on plot and non-linearly.
Can we dive into that a little bit?
Yeah.
I am curious, did you end up gameplay mechanic-wise leaning more into a military sim style gameplay?
We don't plan to do it military style, so we don't think that Stalker is about military. It's about a regular human whose life somehow leads that this person wants to go to the zone and find something there from himself, and it's very different from everyone who goes to the zone. I mean, the stalkers who are there and the players who play as a stalker, and we wanted to give the experience and feeling how you could feel in real life, because the Chernobyl zone and Stalker map is very close to what you can find actually in real place. So
did you go to the real place actually?
Yeah, we've been there a lot, and it's very important to do this game. And this one of the most beautiful places in the world. I don't think there is somewhere else the place like this, where it is a town that's become abandoned in like one day, when all one who live there, they just have to be evacuated without taking any clothes, anything, and it looks totally frozen moment, and it's super. It's not frightening. It's amazing, and it's impossible to make it somewhere else, because it would cost just a lot of money just to evacuate whole the city. And the nature takes its part there. So the trees start to grow through the asphalt. There are trees growing on top of the buildings, like you see the five level building. So it's high, and there is a tree, and it looks so futuristic and fantastic and amazing. And getting this experience helps a lot to do this game, to understand what we want to show. We want to give a portion of this experience too, and because of this real place, and it's just like 120 kilometers from the Kyiv, so it's very close, and we want to both give this experience and give a heavy story, and also bring very realistic, not realistic, but the game should looks like it's realistic. So there are a lot of details to the weapons, to the attached upgrades, and it's, yeah.
Can I dive into that for a second? I'm curious, one of the locations you've shown in a lot of the trailers is the array. For example, the radar array. Mm-hmm. I think it's called the Dungar array. I don't know specifically.
You mean the trailer, right?
Just in Stalker 2 footage that we've seen.
Yeah. So it's an Duga. It's an actual construction. What was built by military? It was secret. Why it's there, but the most realistic explanation is that it's a big radar that can find if someone will launch the nuclear missile, ballistic missile on other part of the planet. The signals will go and bounce through the atmosphere, and this big radar could get this information and inform about this.
What is it in your universe, though? Because it's all electrified, and it seems like there's anomalies there. I'm curious to learn more.
It's just a location. It's not a key part. Like, it's not a character of the game. It's just it's more like a decoration, big decoration. There is a story around it, but it's not taken as something very key. There is. I don't want to make spoilers, but yeah, that's what the kid.
Yeah, Yevgeny, I would love to have more time with you, but we are out of time for this interview. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm very happy that you're here.
Thank you. Thank you for your questions.
Also, yeah, thank you. And thank you for watching. For more on all things Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl, keep it right here at IGN. And for more on all things Gamescom, also keep it right here on IGN.